Try number 2.
Hey y'all, I'm John with Guitar Pickup Database, and today we're going to talk about my initial thoughts on the new DiMarzio Mirage pickups. First, let me make something really clear. I don't have this set currently. These are just my thoughts based off the data that's been presented by DiMarzio. Once we have the set, we'll do a full review with our own data. So, the Mirage are a signature pickup set for Jake Bowen of Periphery. Now, I'm a Periphery fan, so if you like progressive metal music or you just like groovy metal riffs, then you should definitely check them out. This is actually his second signature set, with his first being the DiMarzio Titans, which came out about 10 years ago. And double signature sets have become a trend for the Periphery guitar players, with Misha Mansour adding the bare knuckle Ragnarok after his original Juggernaut set, and Mark Holcomb just releasing his Seymour Duncan Scarlet and Scourge after his Alpha and Omega pickup set. We'll talk about those another time, so let's get back to the Mirage. So teasers for these pickups dropped forever ago, coming up on a year ago now. I actually posted about them on our Instagram channel in June of 2022 when Jake's latest signature, the Ibanez JBM 9999, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of nines, came out that included them. I'm just gonna say the wait was frustrating, and honestly it made me lose a bit of interest with other pickups like the Seymour Duncan Scarlet and Scourge coming out in the meantime. But anyways, we finally have details from DiMarzio about what these pickups are. So let's look at the Bridge pickup. I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of disappointed by this, mainly because from what we can tell, the Mirage Bridge is just a Titan with a few more winds. The Mirage is 11.4K and the Titan is 11.07K. The pole pieces are the same, the magnets appear to be the same based on the output readings, so really we're just dealing with a very mildly tweaked Titan. We can basically confirm this by looking at DiMarzio's tone guide. We know that by adding more winds, we're mildly going to increase the power and reduce the resonant frequency, and that's what we see from the tone guide. Their own marketing copy says as much, though it's in a bit more overstated terms, so let's read what they say. Enter the Mirage Bridge. Jake wanted more of everything for the new bridge pickup design, more output and more highs, mids, and lows to improve clarity in drop tunings and complex chords. But that's not how passive pickups really work. You can't just add more of everything. And again, the tone guide confirms this by showing that the treble content of the Mirage decreases versus the Titan. So by adding a bit more wire, they're just so slightly adding power and reducing the resonant frequency, but it's so mild, I can't imagine that it'll even be noticeable. So here's my current thought. I like the DiMarzio Titan. I actually have one right here, and I think it's a great pickup. I specifically really like these super overwound 42 gauge wire pickups. In fact, they even use a custom bobbin height to fit all the wire on it. The Titan, for example, uses 7mm tall bobbins as opposed to DiMarzio's standard 6.75mm. And Lundgren actually does the same thing with their legendary M6 pickup, which is right around 11K too. So by extension, I bet this pickup will sound great too, because it's nearly identical. So here's my advice. If you have a Titan, please don't go out and replace it with a Mirage. You'd basically just be buying the same pickup. Now, if you're in the market for a pickup like this, and you're coming from something completely different, then you have options, the Titan or the Mirage. And either one will be great, just don't spend a ton of time trying to decide which one is better. Let me make a caveat here. We don't have confirmation on any deeper details like if the Mirage is asymmetrically wound, or if it uses a different size magnet, or if it uses any special DiMarzio patented tech like virtual vintage or dual resonance. Any of those factors would make an important difference. But I can only comment on what they're willing to provide, and based on their tone guide and specs, I don't believe any of those factors are going to be present. This is why it's important for companies to provide details so we don't potentially get the wrong impression of the product. So I may sound like I'm being harsh, but it's not directed towards the pickup itself. I just wish this pickup was a bit more unique. The difference between the bare knuckle Juggernaut and Ragnarok is massive, and the Seymour Duncan Omega and Scourge also have a lot of differences. But this is Jake's pickup and he should get to play what he wants to. Maybe he was saving all the uniqueness for the neck pickup, so let's talk about that now. So let's look at the neck pickup. And yeah, this is getting me more excited. This is the first Strat type pickup that Periphery has been associated with, and personally, I'd love to see more neck single coils in this genre. Actually, to be fair, Josh Smith from Northlane uses a bare knuckle impulse, which actually looks like a noiseless Strat-sized humbucker, but is actually just a regular single coil with double blade pull pieces. It's pretty cool, check it out. Anyways, the Mirage Neck is based on the DiMarzio Chopper, which is a Strat-sized humbucker. We actually got one right here. So think noiseless, sort of single coil-like, sort of humbucker-like, not a model you'd typically associate with metal, but I actually bet it would be really great. It would keep up with the bridge humbucker and provide really nice clear leads, plus using it in the middle position could get some really great Telly-esque sounds. So both models have a very similar DC resistance, 8.89 for the Mirage and 9.16 for the Chopper, but the Mirage has a neodymium magnet, and that's pretty cool. Neodymium is pretty rare in the guitar world, and DiMarzio only uses it on their Phantom P90. And we haven't investigated the effects of neodymium, so we can't really comment on how different it is from ceramic. The main thing I would expect is for it to be a bit stronger, though using the tone chart, I'd expect that the resonant peak is also slightly lower. I'm going to assume something about the chemical composition of the neodymium is causing that effect, but now I'm just speculating. We'll provide more details once we've researched it more. The point is, this pickup is unique in the DiMarzio lineup, and that makes me happy. And it's specifically unique among all of the Periphery lineup of neck pickups, which are all humbuckers. So, would I recommend replacing your DiMarzio Chopper neck pickup with this? I personally wouldn't, but that's up to you. Maybe if you want something that just has a bit more power, but otherwise I would probably just keep your Chopper. But if you've got an HS or HSS guitar that you want to turn into a gent machine, I'd check this out. Or if you want to go less expensive, just find a used Titan Bridge and Chopper, and now you've got a really similar set. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you found this breakdown useful. We've ordered the Mirage set to look deeper into it, and we'll provide an update once we've got them. So what do you think? Are you gonna buy a set? Do you care that the bridge pickups are so similar? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, please consider hitting the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and share it with your friends if you think they'd like it too. And if you want to see more information about all the guitar pickups that are out there, please visit guitarpickupdatabase.com. Thank you all. Take care.